Good morning, darling.
Wakey, wakey.
Are the ropes too tight? Good. Who are we?
Oh, you don't remember. Good. That's exactly how it should be.
Exactly according to the calculations.
Just barely, though. We were just about to run out of time.
Then you would have started remembering that we would be waiting for you when you woke up.
And we can't have that now, can we?
We were so close this time. So close.
I thought we had you. But you're a pesky little one.
You don't trust so easily, now do you, darling?
You should change that someday. It's bad for your health to be so suspicious of everyone. Not that it really matters for you, I suppose.
Oh, you want to know what we're talking about? Playing dumb, are we?
We're talking about you being an immortal, darling.
Yes, we know. We've known for a while now, darling. Try to keep up. We've only wiped your memories 87 times, after all.
Is that really all it's been? It feels so much longer.
Well, to get you up to speed, we work for a certain corporation. A corporation that you've been quite annoying to.
Something about trying to dismantle one of our top secret R&D facilities after they experimented on you? I don't really remember. The briefing was several months ago, and I didn't really pay attention to that part. What matters, darling, is that you pissed our bosses off.
Which means we have to deal with you. That's our job, after all. We clean up messes for them.
Some people get to work from home. I have to work from the homes of dead people. Or at least, soon to be dead people. And then there's you. You know, honey, you immortals are so annoying to deal with. Mortals you can just kill. Easy, clean.
Well, not clean, but simple, at least. Immortals are harder. You have to be creative with them. There's tons of ways to take them out of the picture, though. You can drive them insane, leave them cowering in their homes, or catatonic, or endlessly repeating OCD compulsions until you and everyone who's relevant has long since died out.
That one's a bit tricky, but I've seen it work marvelously.
You can imprison them. Keep them under lock and key for as long as you can. That's the easiest way to go about it, but also not exactly the most long-term.
There's a reason it's the setup that so many Hollywood movies start with, instead of ending with it.
You can instead put them somewhere they aren't relevant anymore. Deep space, the Marianas Trench, buried under the lava of an active caldera.
Of course, this only works if they don't teleport back to a respawn point every time they die. If they do, you need to camp the respawn area, which has the same problems as imprisoning them.
And then there's just talking to them. Make them an ally, or at least a bystander, to whatever it is you want to do. Manipulate them into liking you, believing that your organization has their best interests at heart.
And trust me, honey, we tried. Lord knows, we've tried. But you're just so suspicious. You don't trust people. Now, I knew it would be hard. It's not like we expected manipulating an immortal to be easy.
Fortunately, from observing you, and some of my coworkers whom you dismantled quite happily, I noticed something about you. A weakness.
Well, two weaknesses, really.
One, you have a respawn spot.
And that means we can keep you chained up here, dying again and again and again, as long as we want.
And two,
This is the important one.
you lose memories every time you die.
Not all of them. Not even a lot in the grand scheme of things. Just 1 week's worth of memories.
Now, I'm no scientist, but I think your form of immortality only captures the structure of your brain and restarts the electrical signals within it without taking into account what they were like before you died.
The electrical signals in your brain get all jumbled up, and your memories from the past week are gone. Poof!
Which means that every time we kill you, you forget everything that happened over the course of the past week.
Exactly 6 days, 22 hours, and 15 minutes, in fact. I timed it. Repeated it several times with different coworkers even, to make sure it was consistent. Thanks for killing them, by the way. I never liked those slimy jerks.
They were far too smug about being sent on such an important mission that we had been passed over for.
Well, who's laughing now?
In any case, what this all means for you is that we can erase your memories whenever we want. Which means that we can try the final option for dealing with an immortal, persuasion, as many times as we want. We can just keep letting you wake up in this bed again and again and again until we finally find an approach that works for you. Or, at least, that's what we thought.
But you're so suspicious. You don't trust that easily. I saved your life from one of my coworkers. You still don't trust me.
I accosted you randomly, told you a sob story, told you our organization was fighting against the evil people who had locked you up and experimented on you. Nothing. Not one shred of trust.
We tried, we tried. We tried every trick in the book to make you trust us, to make you view our company as a friend, as a non-threat.
But you are just too stubborn.
So, we're going to change up our tactics. We're going to stop being so friendly and so nice.
I'm going to break your mind. Now, I know you immortals are tough. You've probably been through so much pain, so much anguish. But you've never had me work on you.
You've never had me torturing you. I'm going to make you feel depths of pain that you've never even imagined.
And then I'll make you feel heights of pleasure, higher than you could have ever imagined in your wildest daydreams.
We're going to keep doing that until you become putty in our hands.
Obey me, receive the pleasure.
Disappoint me? Try to kill us? Do anything to fight back? And you'll receive the pain.
Until you become our obedient little pet.
And you will become obedient to us.
We'll keep working on you until you do.
God, I hate overtime. I hate overtime! But I'll do it for you, darling.
Because you're worth it. It's worth it all to get an immortal that won't fight back when our company experiments on you. To get you to stop trying to bring us down.
I might get a promotion when I finish breaking you. And you want me to get that promotion now, don't you, darling?
Of course, you won't remember any of this when you wake up.
This was all just a rant at you, really.
You've given us so much trouble. I felt like we had to get it out of our system.
So that I can work on you patiently without getting overexcited and killing you.
Then we'd have to start the whole week all over again. So, you're going to die.
And then you'll wake up again.
And you won't remember our little chat.
Just like you don't remember any of the other little chats that we've had.
And then the pain will start. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.